Dermot Company. For those of you who don't know about us, we're in the apartment business here in New York. We do ground-up development, we do conversions, and we do acquisition, investment, and rent-stabilized apartments all throughout the city, in Queens, in Astoria, Lower Manhattan, the Bronx. This is our first project in Brooklyn, and we're very proud to say we think this is the best building. This is the premier building in Brooklyn, and we're very happy to start the Dermot program in Brooklyn with this building and with our guests and friends and partners here today. We don't think there's any other building in Brooklyn, indeed maybe anywhere, that has the light and the air and the views and ceiling and the design of this great building. On behalf of Dermot, I'd like to thank everybody who has worked on this. We have a big Dermot team. This is a complicated project. It comes together only with a lot of professional people. Andrew MacArthur and Steve Benjamin, my partners, Kristen Neal, Mike Giacomo, Alex Crookus, and a bunch of others. We would especially like to thank our Canyon partners, obviously specifically Bobby Turner and Mr. Johnson, and their great team as well. Unfortunately, another of our partners, Steve Hall from Citibank, couldn't be here today, but they certainly played a major role in this project as well, and we really want to thank them. Enough from me. I'm here to make some introductions. First of all, I don't think we need to introduce Mr. Markowitz, the Borough President of Brooklyn. Everybody knows of his over 25 years of public service in Brooklyn, and his spirit and his work for all of the people of Brooklyn, throughout the borough of Brooklyn, is well known to everybody. So, Mr. Brooklyn, Mr. Markowitz.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. First off, I want to welcome our guests from La La Land. You know you stole our Dodge. But listen, the truth of the matter is that we welcome you here, and you know you made it to the big time when you're in Brooklyn. You know that. So I want to welcome you, and I must tell you first, I want to present you with, you might say, our official Brooklyn hat, if I may. Yes, indeed. And wear it with pleasure. You, like I said, you'll be the envy of America when you wear it. Secondly, I must tell you, as a boy, I visited this building, as most of my generation, as you know, was a dentist building, and we used to come out after our denture work, our braces, and we used to compare our rubber bands for our braces. And I remember it so very well as if it was yesterday. But the good news is that you're investing here many, many millions of dollars to really is a rebirth of this beautiful building, and this will always be, no matter what is built, this will always be Brooklyn's landmark building, as you know. It is absolutely the most beautiful building, I think, in the city of New York. I'm a little prejudiced and biased, but I really believe that. And the fact that you're here investing like this, it shows the strength and the economic vitality of this borough of Brooklyn. And I only have one little request. It's not a request, but I'm thinking about whoever becomes borough president, beyond me, if you absolutely insist. But don't you think this would be a great official residence for a borough president of Brooklyn? I really do. And not looking towards Manhattan, but rather looking over all of Brooklyn. So therefore the price is somewhat less. And it'll be an honor, that's the place. I didn't ask, by the way. It would be wrong if I asked. Now, story of my life. There you go, thank you.
As you go home, remember this. All the people who live here now will send their money here. And all of the small businesses that are around here, they will benefit from the people living here, restaurants, different other retailers will also benefit from the people living here. And that goes a long way for the whole community in Brooklyn. That means that $1 now that is spent in Brooklyn will touch probably about 20 hands. And that's the only way our community will grow.
Well, as most of you can tell, there's a lot to Mr. Earvin Johnson, and I don't think I need to add anything. Please, have a good time. Thank you for coming. Those of you in the business, bring your clients. Come take a look. I think you'll like what you see. We're going to have some magnificent units, very high cubic volume, great views, great light. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thank you again.